This is heartbreaking, and it's very hard for me to defend the trucking industry. It's gotten way out of hand. Breaking news out of Florida. 3 people are dead after a semi-truck attempted an illegal U-turn on the turnpike. The driver, identified as Harjinder Singh, is not only facing charges of vehicular homicide, but is also an undocumented immigrant who's been under the U.S. immigration proceedings since 2018. This tragic crash is sparking questions about trucking safety, immigration policies, and how someone without legal status was able to obtain a commercial driver's license. First, let's have a look at the crash, okay? I mean, this is heartbreaking. Let's have a look on how this driver is trying to make the U-turn just on an interstate highway. So you can see here, one reckless U-turn just literally destroyed the lives of 3 people. There are people inside that van. There were 3 people inside that van. And instantly, you can tell how the driver looks to the left, looks at the car slamming under his trailer. Now, what drives me crazy is I don't see any remorse from the driver. I don't see him grabbing his head. I don't see him saying, holy shit, what just happened? I don't see him bawling into tears. I don't see, like, maybe he's in a state of shock, I don't know, but I would have expected something a little bit different from the driver. I don't understand how these videos got out to the public. Maybe it could be the owner of the trucking company that released the footage to prove the driver's innocence, maybe that he wasn't on a cell phone, that he wasn't texting and driving. This is just really sad. So here's some background information that you need to know about this accident. So Harjinder Singh crossed the US-Mexico border illegally in 2018. He was caught by Border Patrol and released on a $5,000 bond after claiming fear of returning to India. He never obtained legal status, but still managed to obtain a commercial driver's license in California. Since 2013, undocumented immigrants can legally apply for a commercial driver's license, which is what they're probably going to end up looking at after this accident over here. Who in the world hired him? How in the world can somebody get a commercial driver's license without having legal status in the US? Why does it matter? Well, it raises the question about public safety, federal versus state authority, and how immigration status intersects with access to professional licenses. Let's talk a little bit about the victims that were involved in this accident. 3 people were killed in a minivan. 30-year-old man from Florida City, a 37-year-old woman from Pompeo Beach, and a 54-year-old man from Miami, all declared dead at the scene by first responders. For all you truck drivers out there, I know that sometimes when you miss your exit, it's a pain to go to the next exit, or the next exit could be 3, 4, 5 miles away. But the last thing you want to do is you want to do either reverse on the highway or you want to make a U-turn on an interstate highway. 80% of the time, 90% of the time, 95% of the time, 99% of the time, everything's going to be okay. But it's that 1% that can destroy your life, and you can end up behind bars for a very long time. And to tell you the truth, trucking just doesn't pay that much in order for you to take that risk. So remember, my kids, my family, they're all sharing the roads, and your kids and your families, we're all sharing the same highways. There's absolutely nothing worse than risking the safety of the lives of other people on the road. Now, this is going to be a stain on the trucking industry. Can you imagine this family and what they're going to be saying about truck drivers for the rest of their lives? We don't need that.